Hey guys, it's your boy the Mad MKS here, back again with another video. Obviously this is part 3 of my list, these 3 parts I do. I do them in 3 parts because I want them to be too long, but anywho, as I mentioned in my last video and also wrote it in the comments section, I think hopefully at least God will forgive me for this one and won't see it's too blasphemous or anything like that, or blasphemous, and hopefully he'll say at least this mad I made is taking knowledge of me. But anywho, as I said before in one of my previous videos, I think it was the first one, I've done a version of reasons to love God, so I thought I'd give the alternative end because it's the 13th and the patterns and all that. So please check out part 1 and 2 because this will make more sense. Anyway, I'm going to try and crack on with list number 21, talking about reasons to love God less or not to love God. I hope God forgives me for this one, but I think like all the bad things that ever happened depending on who's making the list or thinking of the list, like in my case, like all the bad things that have happened in my life, all the embarrassing moments included. And also, like, I suppose you could say the same thing, like these are all potential reasons. They could be mine or they could be yours or whatever, or you might have your own, either way. But anyway, 22, all the fears for the future or things that could go wrong. Or sometimes, like, I think, what if God made things, in my paranoia, I think, what if God made things go well and then made them go wrong after, or took them away, like lured you to a false sense of security. Hopefully that's just my paranoia talking. But anyway, stuff like things like that. I don't know if that made sense, but I had a really bad paranoia or imagination where I thought, what if like God made life really good for a long time, like hundreds of thousands of years, and then took it all away, made it bad after that or something like that. So like thinking about eternity or thinking about living for hundreds or even thousands or billions of years was like really quite freaky and terrifying for me. But hopefully God will prove me wrong and reassure my mind, heart and soul, and possibly give me a more positive mind, heart and soul. And number 23, I think like suffering and poverty and all that sort of thing are negative things, natural disasters or things like that. And also I think God should make everyone happy overall, like most of the time. So I wish that God would make people happy over time. I think it's pretty harsh if he doesn't make everyone happy, or people say God will only bless you or look after you if you believe in him or you read the Bible or you do certain things. And I think that's pretty harsh. Part of me, dare say, even thinks like it's almost like being used. Like I suppose you could say it's quite ironic when you say that, but like if you say God only loves you if you do certain things, I think stuff like that. So, but part of me thinks like people probably say you shouldn't make lists like this, but then they'll say it's fair for God to only love you if you do certain things, but you should love God always. But that seems a bit harsh. Like why would? And if God's love is supposed to be stronger and more powerful or whatever than our own, then why would it be that God only loves you for certain things, or God's love is conditional, but apparently people are not supposed to have conditional love. You know what I mean? So if God's love is supposed to be better or more stronger or more powerful, then, and if God is love and good, and all these sorts of things, I don't know why he doesn't just make everyone happy. Number 24, I think also when you're having a bad day or for all your bad days, or like they say God has the credit for whenever things good happen. They say God has the credit for, so surely when bad things happen, God should probably have the blame. I suppose maybe not, if I did say so. But so that sort of thing. 25, you have to call it, like, one of the things I find difficult is, like, especially as someone who supports republics or doesn't like too many rules, but likes to be as free as possible. Like, I think there's so many rules in the Bible, and then you have to call God Lord, you have to call Jesus Lord and things like that. So I think that's it's like boss, or God being your boss, or having so many rules and all that sort of thing. And I wish life was freer. Number 26, lack of justice and negative things that happen in the world again, and just general lack of justice. Like some people say, like God will bless people who believe in him, even if they're not good people, but people who are kind and caring and sharing. But if they don't believe in God, then God would still punish them. So although it's good that God forgives, I suppose, in a way, but people say you need God to forgive you for sins and all that sort of stuff. But I'm not sure where I'm going with that point. But so like basically lack of justice and all that kind of thing. Number 27, as I say, they said in my last video, people say that our works are filthy rags to God. Like our best work is still like not good enough for God or stuff like that. So it feels like God doesn't look at the good side of reward. I wish that God would reward every good intention or every good action and things like that. Number 28, from my point of view, I wish God would have protected my work more, my writing and my plans. As I said, I hope God will bless my work a few times, and I don't think He did as well, because like something got ripped or people took it away or got destroyed or whatever. So I'll say whatever, but it's quite a painful thing in a way, not physically painful, obviously, but it's mentally painful. Number 29, like they say, if people don't believe, then God would send them to hell, and like it's difficult if God sends your own family or not punishes your own family. Even like sometimes you can understand if God punishes them if they do something wrong, or even yourself. But to make people suffer for that long, it's hard to understand. Like, and especially those who are close to your family. Well, I mean, those who are close to you, including your family or friends. And like, I wish that God would bless like certain groups or people with things in common with me and that kind of thing. And number 30, again, you could probably think of your own lists of reasons to love God less, or not to love God, or not to believe in God, or again, reasons to love God or to believe in God. So either way, I'd love to have your opinions or thoughts. And that covers everything. So again, I hope God forgives me for this one. I know it's like giving the alternative, but I did make videos about reasons to love God, so please check that one as well. Again, I hope God forgives me for this one. And again, at least I'm taking knowledge of God. And if I was to give God a score out of 10 so far, it'd probably be about 4. Anywho, I'm out, so peace and love.